Princess's Magic Tears.
Will we ever go back to our homes, Princess?
Well, did you say your wishes to the bowl of water?
I did.
So as long as we don't forget what these woods have taught us, we will go back home soon.
The kingdom of Whisperwood loved their jungles. But that was not the reason why they lived among trees and animals. The real reason was Sarka. The village was protected by their magical Princess Eevee and her magical tears. But that wasn't enough. Sarka was the evil sorcerer who had taken over the kingdom of Whisperwood. He was in search for Princess Eevee, for he knew that the princess was no ordinary woman.
Princess, over the time, this forest has taught us a lot, like the importance of water. But I keep feeling something is missing. It has to be connected with water. Your magical tears are also essentially water. But how far can they help? It is the sole reason for our survival, but it drains you, my child.
The village wise man was right. Every concern of the kingdom of Whisperwood was taken care of by the magical powers of the princess's tears. But it also meant that the princess had to cry over every issue that came up.
My son was attacked by a bear! Princess, help us! Your son will be fine. There is no need to worry. If only I knew the source of my magical tears, I could harness the power and help my people without draining myself. You called for me?
Princess, I found something in the old texts. There is a legend of a phoenix. The legend goes that only a phoenix born out of his own ashes will have the powers stronger than any other supreme power on this planet. That should help us against Sarka.
I must leave immediately in search of this phoenix. Even if there is a little chance to help our people, we must take it.
After days with the wise elders of Whisperwood, working towards the map of the home for Phoenix, finally the image came to fruition.
What? This map takes us to the center of Whisperwood. That is the deepest part of the jungle.
Yes. The road is treacherous and full of surprises and hostile creatures. You will finally have to cross the mystical clearing to reach the Phoenix.
In my absence, this village will be your responsibility. I will be careful and shall be back soon.
Sire, I am afraid the excursion has returned without the news of the princess yet again.
You know what aches me, Travis? That these villagers, these mere mortals, are able to conjure up enough magic to deflect me and my powers. They mock me, Travis. I feel insulted.
No, sire. I am sure it is the princess and her good-for-nothing tears. That hardly is a power. No one knows the source of the magic in her tears. She'll just cry herself to her demise, sire.
You and your puny brain make the mistake of underestimating the princess and her tears. Not me. Princess Eevee, how long will you evade me?
It was 3 days now, and the caravan of the princess was nowhere near the center.
This is impossible. The trees are all the same.
I heard something.
It was an angry jaguar, and he was about to pounce on the princess. The soldiers intervened, but got hurt in the process. The soldier very bravely informed the princess to carry on without him. They all realized that if Eevee cried to heal the soldier, she would be weak.
Take care of him.
Where Travis was still trying to look for the hidden village, Princess was almost reaching her target, but she was yet to face the worst obstacle of all. As they were resting, the princess saw her reflection in the nearby lake.
Why do my tears have healing powers? If there is magic in me, why can't I command it? Why do I have to be pained to help someone?
Having a good day, princess?
Ah! Back off, now!
You can be armed with the world's deadliest weapon, and it would still not work. I am a nymph of truth, and truth cannot be killed. Princess Eevee, it can only be realized.
I don't understand.
Water has memory, princess. Your tears come out of pain, and pain is always trying to tell us something. You have to let go of your fear and surrender to your inner magic. I see you. You are brave enough to fight the world outside. But do you have the courage to face your own fears?
Just then, the soldier came looking for the princess, and the nymph was gone.
Princess!
Why did you wake up? We have a long day tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What about today? Princess, it's just midday.
The princess was surprised. It is then that she realized that this was indeed the mystical clearing where the soldier could only look at the princess from the outside, but not get any closer to her.
Princess, maybe you could use this to our advantage.
The mystical circle was known to bring out the deepest desires of mortals. And there was but only one big desire of the princess: to know the truth of her powers.
Water has memory, princess.
Princess turned to the lake and looked down at her own reflection. She dropped a tear in the lake. And what happened later completely shocked her. She saw her own childhood in the lake. She saw her mother loved her only brother, and how he broke her trust and stole the family jewel.
What have you done?
You don't deserve the title of Great Sorceress, sis. You were too busy with your Eevee anyway. I am the better suitor for this role. I am the true Great Sorcerer.
No, you betrayed all of us. I will not let you bring any harm to this kingdom.
Eevee saw a ferocious battle taking place between her uncle and her mother, and alas, she saw how her mother gave up her life to save Eevee.
No! Mother, no!
Eevee cried her heart out and collapsed. Princess Eevee was gone. The news spread in the village of Whisperwood with despair. With no Eevee, the protective magic was also gone. And the village was hidden no more.
Haha! Sarka will be so happy with me!
This is not fair. After looking for you for ages, this is how the daughter of the great sorceress comes before me. In a glass coffin. Well, if that's how it has to be, kneel to your new ruler. All I have to do is use my stone to make you all my puppets.
Princess Eevee!
What?
It was indeed Princess Eevee being taken up into the air.
What sorcery is this?
Our prophecy is coming true. Princess Eevee is the Phoenix.
And indeed she was. Princess Eevee was being reborn out of her own ashes. That is, out of the tears that drained her. She stood there stronger and braver than ever.
Hello, Uncle.
How dare you? You are weak, just like my sister.
My mother was not weak. She gave up her life to protect me, and that sacrifice brought all her magic into me. I am the true sorceress, and I will make you pay for your deeds. You don't deserve my family jewel.
No! No! No!
Sarka was, well, stopped for good. But most importantly, Eevee was healed. The pain in her heart with regards to her mother was lessened with the happiness her magic could bring to her people. Eevee never had to cry to bring her magic to life again. The magic ran in her veins now. She was the Phoenix. Eevee restored the kingdom back to its place, and she was crowned as their leader. But they didn't forget what they learnt in the woods. They say that, even today, the children of the kingdom of Whisperwood say their prayers to a bowl of water before going to sleep.